President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. But how important this day and waiting at the plan where government get presently na state house for can address the nation about some of the promise them where he promise na the time way in the campaign na the March 2018 elections. We get to campaign out waiting the government also don't plan for actually do after this 1 year. Well, we the broadcast na the na status and we the campaign out and for actually know waiting actually the Kayon waiting government actually plan they do. Well, me way they bring this live streaming the name na Muhammad Sheikh. Now we go find out waiting actually government plan for actually do. Now we go can find out from the information minister we Mohamed Soare we go can tell we a little bit to some of the plan of the government. Mr. Minister, welcome to Radio Democracy.
Yes, thank you very much.
Mr. Minister, we did live and Sierra Leoneans them actually go on for no. Today don't mark the first year of the president na power since Sierra Leoneans them actually elect for be the president of the country. Waiting na the plans of the president as within our status right now.
Well, first, we want to tell Salone people them plenty thank you for don't give His Excellency President Bill a resounding mandate for let lead this country. We know that the programs that all put out here during the campaign, nine them believing. First, the president be known say he go fight corruption because he believes say corruption don't choke the development process. Corruption and they make you go to hospital, they able get basic essential drugs. Corruption and they make now communities and we don't go during the campaign. Because they sit on a floor when they go to school. Corruption and they make will get massive youth unemployment. If they have about $1 billion, for example, allegedly stolen. If that $1 billion will plow into this economy, for example, you sabi how many young people that go help for get businesses for startup. You sabi how many women that go give microcredit in respectable amounts.
That's
one of the things now President Bill don't play to. And one of the things now we'll continue with. Because there's endemic corruption and we committed for make corruption history.
Before we look at the other promise we president make, as they talk about corruption, from 1 to 10 in terms of rating. In the fight against corruption, how you go rate the president within 1 year?
Well, not take my own rating. I want to take independent global leaders then rating, right? The MCC scorecard, na 71%. Me go say they not be known see the forensic audit, the effort we don't make. So like I said this morning on 98.1, I'll give the president 8.5 for the fight against corruption.
Looking at poverty, now another one way president will actually make the time way in the campaign to Sierra Leoneans. How you think say the president within 1 year go and fight corruption at the country?
Like I don't
poverty in the country.
Like I don't talk about a sister program. We meet an economy will be in an emergency care unit, be in an ICU. This economy we don't get her out of the emergency care unit. Now like patients. Yeah, we too intense na emergency care unit will meet them. We don't pull an emergency care unit. We don't stabilize the patient. The patient they on the road to recovery now, right? So we look at a country like this. We don't maximize domestic revenue mobilization, but 35% of what they collect now they do for debt service for pay with debt. Then whole will meet for Kobaram. So it's a difficult and challenging thing, but the president very committed. They don't take very practical steps there. One, we don't bring a lot of fiscal control and discipline to government. Members say we've been in the campaign, they've been talk say they go ensure an effective and efficient management of the state and in resources there. So part of the fiscal discipline we don't make, now that make all they do overseas trips there, the delegations they're mean, they're very lean, right? We not to take 50 people go, 70 people, right? Because Salone, President Bill is sorry for this country. And not to spend this country money like say they expire tomorrow. Apart from that, this year you find out so we don't give increased budgetary support to tourism, to agriculture, to fisheries, because the president don't commit himself for diversify the economy. Because history don't tell who say reliance on the natural resources, on the extractive industry is not sustainable. Because once global prices then drop, right, it affects them. So we want to develop a sustainable economy.
Before I left you, Mr. Minister, quickly in discipline, now one way plenty people will not actually get concerned about. How you think say president within 1 year able to address indiscipline? Now the both private and public sector.
But say when President Bill been when them inaugurate President Bill been talk say it affect three democratic wars: the war against poverty, the war against corruption, and the war against indiscipline. And President Bill firmly believes say this charity begins at home, though it does not end there. And that make amongst even government officials, he had issued a very stern warning to us. Anybody will break basic rules like traffic rules, right? The law will take in custody. It don't authorize the law enforcement agencies for letting treat every citizen equal before the law.
Actually effective?
Well, me not now you for talk, but as far as I'm concerned, very effective. We don't talk about time for let people then go work, right? These are all habits they die hard, but we're very committed for make sure that this country stay disciplined. We want for appeal to members of the opposition, because I remember people then will be known thief money, when they call them for go give statement na CID or na ACC, then they can boku people then go. Lawlessness the permit. Recently happened, they arrest some people there. Me they say to them, then are victims of bad governance and corruption. So they call a corrupt public official for go answer charges, let them go there on their own.
Mr. Minister, before they can talk to other people, waiting Sierra Leoneans them, where they view it right now, they expect as a statement from the president.
Well, the president will come to power on the basis of a national platform. We want it across the country in far-flung locations as Falaba. So the president got to talk around issues like cohesion, national cohesion, where they make a lot of practical steps to us. When I see in cabinet, every part of the country represented. They not issue a green paper for set up a commission on cohesion. They got to talk around them, they got to talk around the economy, the efforts and what they make for making this economy better. And you got to talk about the issues that we talk about corruption, about lawlessness, all the issues and the efforts we don't make for the free quality education, just for make sure say this country here na a new level.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister, for we actually talk to we in this special interview.
Quite a pleasure.
That's na Mohammed Rahman Sware. We been talk to we. We continue for talk to different people for now office as much as you weigh the view, don't listen exaggerating the minister where they talk for the government actually don't say. Well, we go try for people today. We get you start with the Democracy Live.
Thank you.
What do you think about this day? Quick one.
Well, today is a very, very special day. When we started this journey a long time ago, a lot of people not being given the chance to say, "Would they say today?" And when you look at 1 year since the new direction came into governance, we don't see say the country they move in the right direction. We don't begin to tackle the major problems that this country be done they face with. And in the international arena, we don't begin to see great respect for this country. Place there we say we not begin to see today now. Other place they would do more and don't open. Now because they don't see the seriousness of the discipline, leadership with President Julius Maada Bio don't about now this country. And it don't help for inspire we for make sure say we sell the country any side we do. And the result is that more people now can do business now, and we focus on economic diplomacy. Don't make now we don't see hopes say more resources could flow in this country for support the core priorities of the new direction.
That's not the just not your so of
Thank you.
Well, body business na the continent. 1 year of the president's na office. What do you make up of that day?
Oh, 1 year is a milestone. It is a very important time of what you made. The beauty about the country is that the people are willing. The people are ready to go with the existing government. The emphasis of His Excellency Brigadier Julius Maada Bio is human capital development. We in fact they make reference to education, health status, and agriculture, or feeding, or food. With health, I think through the years the weakness has been that we have provided reasonable service in urban settings, and rural areas have been very weak. And the drive within this 1 year is to expand health, for make you would begin to talk about universal health coverage. Hopefully, within the second year, we will start about an insurance scheme in which our people will not be spending so much cash to be able to seek health care. But now for the 1 year is to be able to put the human personnel to serve in the rural area, 2, to equip these hospitals, and 3, to ensure services. When these services are now in place, then we look at how we do go through an insurance for cut down the amount of people will serve.
Yeah, that the minister of but in view, but the 1 year of President Julius Maada Bio na office. And one of the priority area them of President Bio na education. For this, are they with the minister we responsible for higher education in the country. Doc, good morning and welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good morning, thank you.
President, one of in priority area then na book learning. You know how you feel first and foremost with President, make that pronouncement, say education now one area we very key na in agenda, and you happen for be one of the minister in that sector there.
Well, the education na flagship program, Education for Development, the president on top. So the issue was to see how we were able to develop the human middle level human development at the middle level. That is, they talk about technical and vocational education. We get quite a bit of them in the country, but we concentrate on a few of them where ADB set and IDB set up. So all this first year we'll try for see within all the state of operations within there. The second year we'll make them functional now. And then in terms of scholarships, we don't get out a lot of scholarships external, but within the granting aid program, the president stress on science. So we don't give all the students that want to do science, now most areas of science, full scholarship from first year. We don't give granting aid to all the teachers. Remember the president talked about 10 years service in teaching. We don't give about 37 of those who apply, will qualify. We don't give them granting aid. Next we don't give, and then security forces active, and then they are going to school. So we don't give all them. The next one now at the final level we'll go do next week and the rest of the people. So we are supporting it. We are making sure that the education will come back and a quality education. Hi.
Thank you very much, Doc, for we actually talk to we. We view we live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 as today the president. Now they welcome President Julius Maada Bio as it is the come and they try for take in seat. And you go get exactly waiting again for tell Sierra Leoneans then as much as very key because for any
Good morning, Sierra Leone.
Get for do with
Call to worship. Your Excellency, President Julius Maada Bio, Madam Fatima Bio, esteemed religious leaders, members of cabinet, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises to his holy name. We are gathered here this morning to commemorate the first anniversary of our president and vice president assuming the highest office of the land. We are gathered here to thank God as Sierra Leoneans. So let us start this program with the hymn, To God Be the Glory, Indeed, great things he has done. The fourth stanza of To God Be the Glory.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ibrahim Yusbaubari from the Sheikh Thais Academy. I'm here to recite little verses from the Holy Quran, and my friend or my colleague here will translate it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا الشمس كورت وإذا النجوم انكدرت وإذا الجبال سيرت وإذا العشار عطلت وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت بأي ذنب قتلت وإذا الصحف نشرت وإذا السماء كشطت وإذا الجحيم سعرت وإذا الجنة أزلفت علمت نفس ما أحضرت فلا أقسم بالخنس الجوار الكنس والليل إذا عسعس والصبح إذا تنفس إنه لقول رسول كريم ذي قوة عند ذي العرش مكين مطاع ثم أمين وما صاحبكم بمجنون ولقد رآه بالأفق المبين وما هو على الغيب بضنين وما هو بقول شيطان رجيم فأين تذهبون إن هو إلا ذكر للعالمين لمن شاء منكم أن يستقيم وما تشاءون إلا أن يشاء الله رب العالمين.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. My name is Mohammed J. Kane. I am attending the Sheikh Tais Academy. I am in JSS 3. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. When the sun shall be wound round and its light is lost and is overthrown, and when the stars shall fall, and when the stars shall fall, and when the mountain shall be made to pass away, and when the pregnant she-camels shall be neglected, and when the wild beast shall be gathered together, and when the seas shall become as a blazing fire, and when the souls shall be joined with their bodies, the good with the good, and the bad with the bad, and when the female infant buried alive shall be questioned for what sin she was killed, and when the written pages of the deeds, goods and bads, of every person shall be laid open, and when the heaven shall be stripped off and taken away from its place, and when the hellfire shall be set ablaze, and when paradise shall be brought near, then every person will know what he has brought of good and evil. So verily, I swear by the planet that recede, that is disappear during the day and appear during the night, and by the planets that move swiftly and hide themselves, and by the night as it departs, and by the dawn as it brightens. Verily, this is the world. This Quran brought by a most honorable messenger Jibril from Allah to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Honor of power and high rank with Allah, the Lord of the throne, obeyed by the angels in the heaven and trustworthy. And all people, your companion Muhammad is not a madman. And indeed, he Muhammad saw him Jibril in the clear horizon towards the east. And he Muhammad withholds not a knowledge of the unseen. And if the Quran is not the word of the outcast shaitan, then where are you going? Verily, this is the Quran. It's no less than a reminder to all mankind and jinn. To whomsoever among you who wills to walk straight, and you cannot will unless it be that Allah wills, the Lord of mankind, jinn, and all that exist. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
I will now call on Dr. Mohammed Habib Sherif and His Grace Bishop Akintayo Samjoli to give us the opening prayers.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Open the prayer. Can I have a purpose to pray God for the president and in team and the entire country. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Allahumma inna nas'aluka لرئيس رئيس الدولة سيراليون جيريوس ماندابيو ولشعب سيراليون ولفريق عمله من الازدهار تمامه ومن الإنعام أعمه ومن الفضل أعذبه ومن الاستقرار أتمه ومن الإحسان أعمه ومن الفضل أعذبه. اللهم كن لهم ولا تكن عليهم. اللهم اختم بالصالحات آجالهم وحقق بالزيادة آمالهم واغرن بالعافية غدوهم وآصالهم. اللهم سددهم ووفقهم. اللهم ارزق هذا البلد الأمن والسلامة واستقرار وطمأنينة